Hello friends, my name is Dani if you're new here. Otherwise, I typically like thrillers, romance, kind of a little bit of everything. I'm kind of dipping my toes in everything. But today I am here for Bookshelf Ultimatum, which was started by Beth Morvat. I will link all her information down below. I saw this video and I was like, that is perfection. You have to read a certain amount of books in a certain time frame, otherwise they are unhauled. I not necessarily want to read to zero, but I want to lessen the books on my bookshelf, if that makes sense. So welcome to round one. You may ask, Dani, you really don't have that many books. I'm currently at 118 books on my bookshelf. I typically read books audio because I'm always on the go and I always like listening to a book. I don't really have time to sit down, and so that's the main reason of me doing this bookshelf ultimatum. I will continue to collect books that are 5 stars, etc., like ones that are memorable to me. But how I'm going to choose which books I read this round is through my friend Jackie's bookish TBR card game. It's From Your Shelf cards. So I'm just going to shuffle them out. I think the magic number is going to be 4. 4 books that I'm going to pick for this round one. Okay, the first one. Randomly generate a number and read that book on your shelf. And so, just to make it easy from this shelf, I'm just going to do 1 through 20. So I don't know how well you guys can see it, and then we're just going to generate it. 15. Let's just go ahead and pick number 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that is going to be Not Her Daughter by Ray Freya. Now let's draw for book number 2. Oops. Read a book most recently hauled. That is going to work perfect. The most recently book that I hauled would be The Woman by Kristen Hanna. Let's go ahead and draw for number 3. Oops. Read a book with an ugly cover. So let's go check out my bookshelf. We're looking for an ugly cover. We've gotten 2 books from this shelf, so let's pick something from over here. Let's give this one a whirl. And for book number 4. Read a book from an author's backlist. Perfect. Okay, since we started on this one, we took books from here, and now the bottom shelf. I'm going to do this one, Big Lies in a Small Town by Diane Chamberlain. I really like The Dream Daughter by her, so I'm looking forward to this book. Hello everyone, I am coming at you with an update, and I'm letting you know that I am DNFing How Not to Die Alone. It was not for me. I think I gave it like 25 pages and it was literally boring me, so that is why I'm DNFing it. I'm going to go put it into one of my little free libraries in the town that I live, so I will put some footage of that next. Hey guys, I just wanted to come here for an update. I am currently making supper, so I'm like, okay, I can just set you guys up on basically my countertop and go from there. So I finished the Road Trip by Beth O'Leary. I didn't unhaul it, but I would have, I believe so. Like, I don't know, I was completely bored through the whole book. It was just like, it was a romance, but I don't know if it was the narration or what, but I was just bored. So overall, I'm going to rate it 2 out of 5 stars. It is what it is. Moving on. Next one I'll be reading is The Woman by Kristen Hanna, which is her newest release. So I'm going to go ahead and start that while I'm making supper. Hello everyone, I just wanted to come here for an update. I am 20% through The Woman by Kristen Hanna, which is her newest release. It is freaking amazing. I am 20% in and 5-star feelings all the way. I cannot wait to finish this book to see if those vibes stay throughout the whole book. You are following a nurse throughout Vietnam and her experience through everything. Kristen Hanna, as she wrote this book, made you feel like you were part of the story, made you feel like you were... I am 60% through this book, which is The Women by Kristen Hanna. You are following Frankie, who is a Army nurse. And she is now back from Vietnam and trying to live in as a citizen. And it is so interesting to see how she is being treated throughout the whole process and everything. And who she stays in contact from the military to civilian life is just, it's heartbreaking, it's intriguing, it's all the above, and still feeling 5-star feeling. Hey friends, I am here for an update. I finished The Woman by Kristen Hanna. I am unfortunately rating it 4 out of 5 stars due to one of the twists and turns towards the end. I thought it was a trope that I would be okay with, but it just felt so real that I just was not okay with it. And now I'm going to start reading Big Lies in a Small Town by Diane Chamberlain. I don't really know what it's about. I'm just going to go ahead and read it and try and get off my shelf. And I will give you all an update once I make some progress in it. Okay, I'm currently 50% through Big Lies in a Small Town by Diane Chamberlain. You are following Morgan, who has just gotten out of jail, I believe, or maybe it's prison. She was chosen to do a project since getting out of, I believe it was prison. And as she's doing this project, she learns a little bit more about herself and her family. I did finish Big Lies in a Small Town, and I'm rating it 3 out of 5 stars. Okay friends, I am here for an update with a little bit of sad news. So this will be the end of this vlog because it's the end of the month. And I gave myself the whole month of April to get all these books off of my shelf. So I was unfortunately unable to get to Not Her Daughter. And so I have to go and unhaul it. So that was pretty good considering out of 4 books, I was able to knock off 3 of those books off my shelf. And I sold 1, I sold 2, and put another one in a little free library. So I have to say that the first round of Bookshelf Ultimatum was a success. So stay tuned for round 2 and future upcoming rounds. And I'll see you in the next one. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button because it really helps out my channel so I'm able to make more content for you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!